to push VJing, as a culture, as an art form, push the whole scene.
It's becoming more commonplace to see video at events. I see VJing as becoming more commonplace just because the technology is more commonplace.
Is this the first thing that's ever happened like this?
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, when you follow the forums and stuff, you hear about them going off in Europe and Denmark and Japan and stuff, but I haven't seen any, certainly not in Seattle.
I've never seen anything like this before. I'm glad I came.
The competition is nice and equitable. The setup is cool, and the environment that you guys have created is definitely enjoyable. The entertainment value is high.
Yeah, it's definitely like a new emerging art form. I'm from San Diego, and a lot of the VJs there are like within the closet, and it's interesting to come to Seattle and see it all like in your face, you know, like a collaboration of talent like this. It's pretty, I think, unheard of.
I'm looking forward to it because I will have an opinion. This much I know.
When something good happens, when you see something good, you really know it. You know, because you've seen so much, and you also recognize when something's different.
The way it works is 3 rounds. In round 1, there's 4 heats. Round 2, there's 2 heats. Round 3 is 1 heat, final championship.
This is it. This is the end. This is the big event. This is the 30-minute split. Two VJs going at it. I'm about to walk out into the frenzy and pick up what's going on here.
Just got here. It's pretty exciting so far. Got a lot of good competition.
You know, I don't think I can think straight right now. I'm just really nervous.
It's the first time I've ever seen this, so I was just thinking about this old lady who was telling me that she didn't like techno, and I thought she was like, maybe she was like the French Academy and this is like Monet.
Because it's so accessible to so many people are getting into it, and that allows it to grow as an art.
What would Monet be doing right now?
I was doing this show recently, and it kind of occurred to me after having booked it that it was this huge festival and it was in front of like 25,000 people. And I was like, I wonder if I'm gonna freak out because there's a lot of people in front of me. And basically, I went and did it, and I got so busy doing everything, I didn't even think about it, just did it, wasn't worried at all. This actually freaked me out because it was a short time period under complete scrutiny.
Some really good visuals, man. These guys are kicking mega ass. Can I say mega ass? These guys are totally awesome. Some of the visuals and some of the stuff they're throwing in with the music and how they like match it up to the beats of the music playing. Awesome. This is great. It's a good show.
Those last 2 were phenomenal.
That last heat was good. I was impressed.
The whole battle thing is really interactive concept DJing. I mean, it's a new thing that's floating on the scene. Like, totally captures the music feel. But I like this going head on. See, like, it brings more energy to it. It's a whole new level.
It's like being a DJ where you're pushing that sound at everybody. You're driving the night. You're pushing visual icons, 30 per second through your system, and anything you think of goes.
So it creates the need to go fast fucking.
It's a first for me. I've never seen anything like this before. I'm really impressed. This is really cool.
I think this event is fantastic.
It's creating that kind of real-time movie for an audience.
I think this is really beautiful stuff, man. Pretty excited to see all the good talent here. Never seen anything like it.
I think tonight's awesome. I think Jacob's visionary, and he should totally be applauded for the talent that he's able to pull together here in the Northwest. Tonight's a success all across the board, and I just think the entire Opticlash night's been a total success.
It's like a light show with every single pixel's a new little light.
There's always breakthroughs in art, and it always starts out small. A lot of people won't know until it really hits critical mass, but I mean, let's all be thankful to Jacob for being a visionary and seeing that art form come true.
On the back left, we have DJ Kamal, the entertainment director and DJ of Medusa. To the right of him, we have Greg Grinnell, the senior broadcast editor of Cairo Television. The beautiful woman in the center is Mary Slowinski, the program chair, digital media arts and value community college. To the right of her, we have Gary Tucker, marketing director of Seattle International Film Festival. And last but not least, we have Steve White, the guitarist of KMFDM.
Some guys have gone like really smooth graphics, a lot of lines and stuff like this. But this last guy, he's got these like flashing car wrecks.
The current guy has used a lot of local material, stuff from the WTO protest, things that are like fresh and realistic images to people's minds, and a lot of like really organic looking stuff.
This format is a VJ battle. I told you guys a little bit about VJing. I think you guys get the idea of what's happening. It's basically a video DJ mixing live video images to the music. So these guys, no audio comes out of them. Upstairs, there's going to be live DJ sets played. And as the DJs are playing, the VJs will be set up out here. This is all fresh for them. I've got their little matchup. Nobody knows who's battling who but me and my crew so far. And they're going to be set up here as they hear that music, thinking, what do I have next? What do I have next? What's going to look cool? Mixing a live VJ set, VJ1 on this screen and VJ2 on this screen. And there's a panel of judges sitting back here watching these, so the VJs are hearing the same audio at the same time, and the judges are determining, who's doing a better job. In round 1, there are 8 VJs competing, and they move on to round 2, where there are only 4. Round 3 is the championship match. At the end of that round, we'll be awarding a $1,200 Adderall video mixer to the grand prize winner, and we have a really cool little trophy that we give them.
All of a sudden, you're put in this like very confrontational, short performance period of time.
As far as like the performance, once that hit, there's like almost no time to even think.
This was a great one because you got 2 completely different approaches to mixing imagery.
And it's taken off pretty well, so I'm glad to be here.
I've always thought VJs were totally underutilized, so hopefully this will help raise the profile. Pretty cool because there's a congregation of really interesting artists doing really cool stuff. Lots of musical talent, lots of intellectual talent.
The venue was full of people that were interested in what we were doing.
We thought the night was really fun. We had a really great time.
It was freaking awesome.
Yeah. Best time of my life.
You should be so upset you weren't there.
Seriously.
Would you guys come back again?
Yes. Yeah. What's the next one?
Why is it happening tomorrow?
We'd love to see more events like this. Sponsors. Yes, we love Opticlash. We have more events.
Opticlash rules. Finally, there's something good to look at in town. DJs in Seattle just tearing this shit apart and just, I'm sorry, I don't know what is going on here in Seattle, but this is it, okay? This is it.